Hello, and welcome back as I get ready to dig into a delicious bowl of Ma Juglick's rattlesnake stew in Perfidious Pete Plays XCOM 2. And the best part of Ma Juglick's rattlesnake stew is the inevitable cup of jello pudding that comes as dessert. Yeah, you start things off right with the tangy, spicy, richly thickened stew of snake meat and some succulent mashed potatoes to go along with it. Of course, the main course of snake stew always comes with a side of mashed potatoes. But then you offset that with the sweet, smooth taste of vanilla pudding at the end, the dessert. It's like the perfect finish. And if you chase those two things within a mason jar of pure 220 proof corn liquor, I think you'll find you're having yourself a pretty good day. Your worries and troubles are going to evaporate into an ephemeral mist like morning dew from a blade of grass out in the back 40 in the pasture. Plus, it will also help take your mind off the fact that E.L. Juglick got shot in the brainstem last episode. Though I do feel compelled to mention that that was her own fault. And she's the one. She missed the high percentage shot that resulted in the collision of the bullet in her medulla oblongata. Oh, yeah, sure, Pete, it was her fault. You're not the one who set up the situation and engineered her demise. Now you're just victim blaming. Am I really? I have to pose the question here. Is it victim blaming if someone suffers as a result of their own abject stupidity? Is that victim blaming? If somebody is like setting up a YouTube prank video where they try and convince people they're drinking bleach but forget to empty out the jug of bleach and replace it with the Sprite as they had planned it and then actually wind up drinking bleach, does that constitute victim blaming to make fun of that guy for, engineering his own demise? Sure, they're a victim, but they're also the perpetrator. I don't know, it's kind of a chicken and the egg thing, I guess. Probably a question best left to a philosopher, maybe like a Descartes or a David Hume or a Schopenhauer, one of those guys. The big brains, the fundamental theorists who constitute deep thoughts about what it is to exist and be human. They're the kind of guys who can decide whether a guy drinking bleach and is part of a failed YouTube video constitutes victim blaming or not. Black smoke, reduced contact cost. This I am going to go investigate because we are about to make contact with, I think, Brazil to expand our little zone of influence. So Operation Black Smoke has some pretty positive benefits for us every single time I do this. One of these days I'm going to remember that you don't move the map around by left. I always want to right click it. I don't know why. Left click, Pete. It's actually a left click. So we can make contact with New Mexico. We do still have a supply drop pending. It's not going anywhere. I think we're better off handling the black smoke. When you've got an object and it's got thick black smoke coming out of it, you should probably tend to that object. That's got to be your priority because black smoke is never a good sign. Next region contact reduced by 50%. Fantastic. It's the same as having built a radio relay. If we build a radio relay and then also have that, would it reduce it by an additional 50%? I wonder if those bonuses stack. We'd probably be better off from a resource standpoint to just go ahead, take the 50% bonus, and then use the intel that we saved and build a radio relay in Northern South America. Because we're going to need one radio relay there at any rate for the continent bonus, if nothing else. Well, I was hoping we could finish gathering those supplies, but doesn't look like it. It's a guerrilla operation. Let's see what's on the menu. So we could get Dr. Jacqueline Dubois, engineer. And a hidden event, Dr. Jacqueline Dubois, of course, the long-lost cousin of Blanche Dubois. She's in love with a man named Manly instead of Stanley, and their relationship has a happy ending, unlike Blanche Dubois. It's sort of like an alternate history version of Streetcar. Operation Dismal Scepter. Oh, okay, apparently Manly doesn't quite live up to his name, and he's a little... he's a little challenged in the endowment department. The man does not have a big schwanz. He's got a bit of a dismal scepter, but that doesn't mean he doesn't know how to pleasure a woman, Jacqueline. I don't think you should probably judge them too quickly. Man, want to sample the goods before you judge the wear. Don't judge a dick by its cover. Although I guess it'd be like, I don't know, like, oh, that guy's got good jeans on. Must have a great dick. I don't know what I'm talking about. 181 supplies to counter... I really don't like alloy padding. But at this point, the number of Advent that we're actually fighting is relatively minimal. Mutons, Vipers, Codexes, these are the things that are truly plaguing us at the moment, and they're not going to benefit from that. It's just Advent, and it only lasts for a month. We could probably avoid that one. Alien Infiltrator, that's real bad, though. Hidden Faceless, that really sucks. That's Faceless on every mission. Although it would be an opportunity to make a shitload of Mimic Beacons. what's the reward for this one? Intel. We do need it. Okay, we got to go do Operation Fallen Prophecy. I'm sorry, Jacqueline Dubois, but just because you'll judge a man by the hypothetical size of his penis, I can't abide you. I can't rescue you in this case. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. I need intel worse. See, if you had the intel on the actual penis size, you wouldn't have to prejudge the guy. You should just go like snoop his Facebook page and see if he's been. Got to do a little Facebook stalking. Know what you're getting into before you get into it. See if he's got any dick pic posted. Maybe he's just like, hey, here's the goods, ladies. If you're down, come at me, bro. Or sis, come at me, sis. How come nobody says that? Come at me, sis. Seems appropriate. So Grandpa Juglick, all right, so we got to find somebody to replace EL Juglick due to her brainstem injury. Is that person Ma Juglick? Absolutely not. We could go for Mad Hipster. I want to like you, but I don't know. You're a specialist, and we have two who are better than you. It's pretty unlikely that the Mad Hipster ever actually sees any action. We could take Jedediah Hush Now Juglick. He's been a good little fill-in guy for us. I think that's who we're going to go. Let's get Crazy Cousin Jed. We're going to make utility items available. We're going to make weapons available. We're going to make armor available. Are we going to build an item too? No, I'm not going to go for the trifecta. We're good. Although I already did 3 things, so technically I hit the trifecta, and I don't think a quadfecta is even a thing. Plasma grenade, let's give you the old acid bomb. Blue screen rounds? Sure, we got some. Pop them in there. Blue screen rounds on one of our shotgun. Oh, never mind. I was going to say blue screen rounds for one of our shotgun having units would also be useful, but it looks like that shit's already totally covered. Tigress, I really wish we could get you some specialized ammo. Specifically, armor-piercing rounds would be a thing of beauty, but it doesn't appear to be in the future for us. Let's get started. Cyrus Juglick, how you doing, bro? Looking solid? Oh, y'all know me, Pete, working on a new album. Been in the studio pretty hard. It's been, like 20 years, roughly, since the release of Billy Ray Cyrus's last studio hit. If you discount, like, Christmas albums and stuff like that, which I discount because they don't count. I don't want to hear you sing Good Kink Wenceslas for, like, Kink Wenceslas? It's a subtly different take on Good King Wenceslas. It's Good Kink Wenceslas. It's all about BDSM and BDSM culture. It's actually a pretty good album. I wouldn't have expected that from you, Billy Ray. Well, just because a man's country don't mean he can't like being locked in a cage and having, nipple clamps applied, Pete. Don't you judge me. You don't know what I'm up to. We're going to Mud Flats, Kansas City. Sadly, there may be a district in Kansas City called Mud Flats. I would not be at all shocked to learn that. Probably like a great place for barbecue. There'd be a place, it'd be called like Billy's Barbecue. It'd be the talk of the town. Where are you going? Oh, we're going down to Billy's Barbecue. Isn't that out in Mud Flats, man? That's all the way down. That's a bit of a drive. Oh, you ain't ever had Billy's Barbecue, dog. You go one time, you'll be hooked. The drive out there is worth any price, even if you have to wade through the actual mud at the Mud Flats. Billy's Barbecue. Oh, Pete, it's heaven. Not as good as Hog Heaven Barbecue, I think we'll all agree. Remember, Perfidious Pete advising you to take the Hog Heaven Challenge today. Google Maps, see how many barbecue restaurants there are named Hog Heaven within 200 miles of you. Well, at least it's close. It is near our position. For once, Bradford is not a filthy, miserable liar. We also have a shitload of civilians over here waiting to rat us out. Yeah, I'm on to you civilians, you stoolies. Sympathizers. What are we gonna do? I mean, we could just grenade them, but that also gives us away. I really wish there was a way to neutralize civilians. That would be actually a really good mod. Some way to neutralize civvies without actually blowing your cover. Okay, I guess we won't go around because it costs us an extra tile of movement. So let's grab the old Massey Ferguson, do some ducking, dipping, diving, and dodging here. Look out for wrenches. What do we got? Muton, Codex, camp on a rooftop. Muton, camping a road sign. Well, this could have gone better. So we're completely surrounded. There's also some manner of unit over here that's... Oh, no, it's just a Muton Vision. Muton Vision, live. What do we... I mean, we could split up so that we could engage both pods at the same time. Or we could try the trick we've been... we've been employing this to such good effect lately that I'm tempted to give it a whirl here. Just move everybody forward, set them up, and then see if we can get the aliens to deliberately path into someone and set off a bit of a trap here. Just get them to wander into us and pop a pod. The only problem is we could potentially pop 2 pods at the same time, and if that happens, we got to be ready to deal with the fallout. Mutons, also the mutons could path away. That's the other problem, and we would want everyone on Overwatch. So I think the Massey Ferguson is probably going to have to be our, I beg your pardon? Well, fuck. Okay, I mean, that couldn't have gone worse. One of these, this is why I was talking about, I really wish we could somehow counter civilians. I should have thrown a grenade at him. Always trust your instincts, Pete. That's the lesson to be learned. That's the takeaway from this one. Always trust your instincts. When your instincts say, whip a grenade into those helpless civilians and destroy their lives and the lives of their families and orphan their children, you gotta trust your instincts. I should have orphaned their children. Well, this is a bit of a pickle. So, Activa S, we can start things off here with a little bit of a bang. Let's have you get the old rocket launcher out. And I would like to just, is it hitting that codex? I can't really tell. I want to drop these guys through the floor. I wonder what happens if these two wind up in the same tile due to floor disruption. Let's see if we can break the game here. I'm just curious how this will work. My guess is this probably will not get destroyed and that man will stay on. Nope, he's absolutely on the ground. And those guys are in the same tile. They're not going to be in a second. One of them's going to move because of the clone, which is fine. When their health total gets split, that means Billy Ray Cyrus, if he can get vision on him, got a shot at taking him out. Cyrus Juglick. Okay, you can definitely get one kill on a codex with no additional effort expended. Grandpa Juglick, you're going to have a hard time doing much of anything. Wolfpack. Tigress, we cannot melee a Muton. As much as I would love to have you go take a little poke at one, we just can't do it. We could theoretically have the Tigress kill one. If we could double up, we could go axe chuck, shotgun to the face. Jedediah Juglick, how big is this acid grenade? Is it big enough to hit both these guys? Yeah, we can actually make that happen. I don't necessarily hate that plan. Let's get you a little closer before we commit to that, though. This is admittedly bad cover for Hush Now, but this is just the moment Hush Now has been waiting his whole life for. He's been like, all those chemistry classes I took in high school are finally going to pay some dividends. Now it's time for the acid attack. Also, no, you know what? Now that I think about it, this is a real scumbag move, Jedediah Juglick. We are actually perpetrating an acid attack here. That's a horrible... Oh, Jedediah Juglick, you are a monster. He's a monster. So can we kill these units then? This man has 8 health. We're not going to get 8. Even if we run and gun to, say, here, which we would probably prefer to avoid now that it's coated in thick layers of sticky acid, we could come here. Actually, can Cyrus Juglick see either of those guys? Who can you see here, Achy Breaky? You can see that guy. Is there a location where you can see both of those codexes? You can see one of the codexes and the Muton. Now, this is an idea that has some possibilities. Achy Breaky could go on a 3-kill streak run for us here. That gives us 3. And we could still have a Mimic Beacon as backup at the end of the 3. We just have to come from the Wolfpack. And no matter what we do with Wolfpack, he's not going to kill 3 people. This seems like a worthwhile risk. And it is a bit of a risk here because we are very potentially going to spawn another pod with this particular move. This is a pretty aggressive dash. Alright, so let's take a look at our axe percentages. 89? 69. Wow, I was expecting that to be considerably better. Wait, that's 49! Why is this guy... He's flanked. Why does he at 89%? What's the problem here? This should be vastly higher. 79%, weapon accuracy 20%. Why are we not getting a range bonus? We're point blank on the dude. We should have a massive range. Okay, suddenly it's 100%. That is baffling to me. So 48% still for that guy? He is high cover. Okay, that makes more sense. So this man we cannot miss. We almost certainly can't fail to kill him either. Maybe we just kill him and take the implacable move, but then who's going to get that man? The shotgun is going to kill whomever it hits. Let's gamble a little. We're going to gamble that Billy A. Cyrus doesn't completely screw us here. Also, actually, this thrown axe make it... Why? Oh, the axe doesn't have the range bonus because this is an axe, not a shotgun, Pete. You're an idiot. Chuck the axe. 9 damage. All right, we don't even need Billy Ray Cyrus to potentially finish that guy off. That guy's just straight up dead. We do still have a shot coming here. 48%. We're going to get an implacable move at the end of this anyway. Maybe we just take the shot. Alternatively, we could overwatch. Let's revisit that in a moment. What we need to do is figure out how we're going to get rid of the rest of these shit biscuits. Grandpa Juglick, what can you see from this tile? You can't see either the Muton or the Codex? How does that work? But you can see them from here, despite the fact that it's further away. Is there some object in our road? The Massey Ferguson, I guess, is blocking line of sight. Well, it is a sexy piece of machinery, and it's quite large. What's your hit percentage like? 91 on the Muton, solid. Codex, guaranteed kill, but also Billy Ray Cyrus can handle the Codex. Or we could just whip a grenade at them, and then they're still gonna get handled. How far can we throw the grenade? If we decide to go grenade happy, can we? How far can we get one out? Nah, not necessarily far enough. I'm tempted to kill this civilian for screwing us. Be like, you know what, civilian? You deserve this. 8 turns until the container detonation. This could potentially bring down the both units. Yeah, to hell with it. Let's just get aggressive here. We're going to have Grandpa Juglick go for the guaranteed slam dunk kill and possibly the bonus kill with the Muton. He did not get the bonus kill, which is unfortunate. We could have used that. Is there a way we can get out of this turn without having to use a Mimic Beacon now? I mean, Achy Breaky's going to have... He cannot see the Muton from that tile, but he can see it from this tile. Okay, Achy Breaky, let's get you up here and not commit to anything more aggressive. Also, Judy, what kind of shot do you have at the other Muton now? 59, 48. That leaves you pretty badly exposed, and if you don't get the kill, we're still completely porked. I was thinking about maybe having Wolfpack come up here and try and... You know what? Never mind. Wolfpack can't get a flank shot on this man, even if he runs and guns. There's no way we shoot this Muton in the back. We can't get him. Nope. No combination of moves allows us to get poke at Johnny Muton there, so... Wow, that's unfortunate. Achy Breaky's going to have to chimp the beacon, I think. Or we could have Wolfpack chimp the beacon. Who's got less useful potential? I think Wolfpack is the better target, because we can get a kill out of Achy Breaky. Let's go ahead and have Judy Juglick take this shot. That was supremely lucky, and now maybe we don't need the Mimic Beacon. Now we've got options. We still have this guy. And Achy Breaky. Nah, we're still gonna need the beacon. Maybe we just have Achy Breaky check it, though, and have Wolfpack advance. If we're gonna use the beacon... Alternatively, we just have one of these guys going Overwatch. You know what? Let's try that. Let's channel Blizzard and their billion-dollar idea at a moment. We're gonna go for some Overwatch here. Let's throw the Mimic Beacon. We want to make sure both of these units are gonna be able to see it. Actually, that guy may not be able to see it from there. Let's try here. My fear is that the Codex won't be able to see it in that tile. When this guy moves to take a run at the Mimic Beacon, we can whack him with some Overwatch. Come on, give me some of that sweet shotgun action. You want to be Reaper. Pretend you're playing Reaper here, Silas Juglick. Go for the Reaper kill. Teleport. Did you teleport into acid? No. It's nice that the Codex has chosen to go first. The Codex's shot is not going to kill the Mimic. What the hell did the Muton do? Did that guy do anything? It doesn't look like he did anything at all. I don't think he did anything. He's just standing there. He's like, I'm okay, Pete. This is fine. I don't really feel like I need to contribute much. We don't want to melee the Muton because, of course, we know meleeing Mutons is supremely risky. It's just a bad value proposition. We can't see the Muton from this tile. That's really all we're interested in. He's going to have cover from us. He's in corner full cover. There's really nothing we can do about that. I was hoping that acid bomb would be enough. We can definitely kill the Codex. 63% against this Muton is not great. I'm confident we can bring him down. I wasn't confident that Silas Juglick could, but I knew the rest of the team would be able to combine for it. And then I realized I should not have doubted Silas Juglick. The man is he's a supreme killer. He's one of our premier guys. This guy doesn't... Why do you have another shot? Did hair trigger? Oh, our hair trigger must have triggered. Well then, I guess, Silas Juglick, if you're gonna have the massive, violent, explosive temper, no reason to not take advantage of it. Wow, 18 damage. I was impressed by that too, Silas Juglick. That was a hell of a shot. Target eliminated. You eliminated the shit out of him. 7 turns then. Excellent. Alright, Activa S. It's just, we don't want to risk spawning a pod here. I'd like to have a turn for the team to rest and rearm. Also, Judy Juglick isn't... Yes, Judy, run through the acid. That's the ideal pathing, really. You're like that kid in the YouTube video who's fucking drinking the bleach, Judy. So we're on... You know what? Fine. Just here. Come over here and hide behind this. Let's path in the stupidest possible fashion, because this is going to be a double move either way, and I don't care. As long as Judy doesn't wind up in a puddle of acid at the end of the move, I'm not going to give a single shit. Also, what was up with the pathing? Because that should have very definitely been a yellow move, but we still got a chance to reload. That's confusing. This mission's got some trippy stuff going on. It's hippy dippy trippy time, Pete.
Sensors at maximum range.
Jedediah.
Tired of waiting around.
Oh, you're tired of waiting around. You know what I'm tired of you, Jedediah? Your despicable acid attacks. That's what I'm tired of. What did that muton ever do to you? Well, it was trying to kill me, Pete. Okay, fine, sure, it did do something to you, but that doesn't mean an acid attack is justified, sir. We have 6 turns. We don't really have that far to go. We just need to get line of sight on that container. I do somewhat regret having blown up the access point to this rooftop, as it makes the top of this building completely non-viable. Aim bonuses, rooftops, they're useful. Okay, Wolfpack, let's just have you move up here.
Okay.
This could spawn a pod, but...
Yeah,
okay, that's fine. Alright. Oh, shit, Pickles, we've got the giant death robot. Okay. I love the giant death robot. Yeah, that's fine, robot, bring it. He's on Overwatch, which honestly is kind of shitty for us. Oh, please be standing next to something massive and explosive death robot. He is. We could eliminate his Overwatch. Pretty much guaranteed. Kind of feel like we have to do that. Okay, yep, Silas Juglick, you can't miss the tank. Blow it. Did we just do a catastrophic amount of damage to that robot in a single hit? We got 12 damage on something, but I don't know what it was, and it sure as hell wasn't either one of these guys. Also, the explosion was pretty badass. Cyrus Juglick... Oh, I was going to say, did he kill something with that shot? Perhaps not. So, Grandpa Juglick, if you can get shots on the death robot, you cannot. No matter where you move, the death robot is not getting shot by you. We could overdrive the Massey Ferguson. I don't know, as ultimately it's going to prove to be worth it. We need to be able to at least see the robot. All right, Judy, come around the corner here.
Heading to that location.
Can you see the robot now? Yes. You have shots at the advanced officer, which is a terrible shot, and the heavy lancer. No shot at the robot? Really, Judy Juglick? Okay, you guys are making me salty. I gotta say, got a little salty here. Still can't see the robot. Is there any tile from which we can see the fucking robot? This tile, which has no cover. Is that the only one? Is there a tile that has cover and can also see the... No, there's literally... We can only see him from this tile. I'm tempted to have Billy Ray go forward and try to hack him, but... What if we fail? Also, what are we going to do about all of the rest of these units? Our Mimic Beacon is out. We have no opportunity for the Mimic Beacon. We could have Achy Breaky. I was going to say dash in for the Skull Mine, but I don't know. We can't have Achy Breaky dash into the Skull Mine. These units are too far away. If Grandpa Juglick hits that robot with blue screen rounds, he's got a shot at killing it. But what are we going to do about the rest of this stuff? That's the question. Even if we kill the robot, which it doesn't look like we're going to be doing because we can't even really see the damn robot, that's also going to be a really low percentage shot. Well, we're in a mite dilly of a pickle. 35% is objectively terrible. 25% is equally terrible. All right, flashbang time. Give me the bang. Toss it out there. We got to give these guys penalties to hit. We're just going to have to hunker down. Oh, achy breaky. I really wish you could hack that fucking robot. Is there any place with cover? Okay, fine. Achy breaky. Yeah, Pete. Some all gave some gave all. In this case, though, Billy Ray, he took a rain check on the day's work. He ain't giving shit. I didn't give all, I didn't give some, I didn't give any, because I don't give a single good goddamn, Pete. Not a single lick wit of, I don't care, Pete. What I'm saying here is, I just don't care, bro. You can see, you actually have an 80% chance to hit the robot from here. That's fairly respectable. Also, you have EMP, take it. You have EMP rounds. Hush now, give me the sweet good night. Beautiful miss. Yep, you did not get it. In fact, I kind of think that you're perhaps like a Salt and Pepper song, never gonna get it, in fact. I'm tempted to suppress instead of gonna Overwatch. And I think the Massey Ferguson's gonna have to take one for the team on this one. I can't send him forward because we can't risk spawning another pod. The Massey Ferguson can get to this rooftop, though. All right, Activa, leap onto the rooftop and just be a target, really. That's all I'm looking for here. I need somebody to be a potential victim for us. 58%, 52%. Those guys are flashbanged. I really wish you could suppress Massey Ferguson. That'd be nice. Instead, give me some solid shred and 5 damage. Achy breaky, what can you do here? Nothing worth a single liquid of shit. You're just going to be on Overwatch. Little covering fire from Cyrus. All right, Pete, fine. I said I wasn't going to give any. All gave some gave all, blah, blah, blah. Billy Ray Cyrus ain't giving a damn thing. Here comes the covering fire. That's an unlikely hit. Well, it wasn't a hit, actually. It was just damage from our... He marked us and shot at us. 25% chance to hit despite the fact that he was marked. Where's my Overwatch, yo? Grandpa Juglick, light him up. I mean, it was something. You didn't quite get us home, though. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. 3 of our units have taken damage, and Jedediah, hush now, Juglick has panicked. I fucking hate those robots. Don't explode. Well, I mean, alright. That was something. I hate those robots and their stupid grenades. Yeah, and Judy Juglick, thanks to the grenade, now got criticaled by a flashbang. I hate everything. God damn you, achy breaky, and your worthless piece of shit. I hate... I'm real salty all of a sudden. Well, I mean, I'm not suddenly salty. I'm salty all the time, but I'm especially salty right now. That combination of bullshittery right there. An advanced laser sight. PCS Superior Perception is actually a fantastic pickup. It might make this mission worthwhile overall. From a campaign standpoint, maybe the wounds we have just suffered, especially to Judy Juglick, that's heartbreaking. Please, please, murder. You know what? No. Billy Ray Cyrus, I demand that you fucking get some redemption here. Also, you're already hurt, so fuck it. Feedback doesn't cost us anything. Yo, skull mine someone, please. Not him. You will not skull mine from that square. Meaning you can't skull mine and also have any kind of guaranteed cover. Well, that's, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care at this point, Cyrus. I just need to get you away from the exploding thing for 1. 2, I don't care. I can't bring myself to care anymore. You fucking whiffed and spawned. I hate you, Billy Ray Cyrus. I hate you so much. I also hate Cyrus Juglick, who isn't actually Billy Ray Cyrus. He's just like a Billy Ray Cyrus impersonator, which is the worst of both worlds. Good goddamn, sir, you are a monumentally useless piece of trash. Both times we have asked you to... Well, we're going to be chucking a Mimic Beacon. So, Wolfpack, I mean, that's what you're doing. We can't get anything useful out of you this turn. You have to deploy the Mimic Beacon to try and save Billy Ray Cyrus's idiot life. Throw it over there. I'm beginning to question whether the Mimic Beacon was even worth it. Maybe it would have just been better to let him die. Valuable lesson learned, things of this nature. Just be like, you know what? Don't even bother. Just let him die, Pete. Just let him go quietly into that good night. No, do not go gentle. We gotta rage. We gotta rage against the dying of the Billy Ray. We need some luck here, and of course did not get it, because luck is a thing for us that does not exist. Activa S. We're almost certainly going to have you overdrive. Judy Juglick, we've got the Mimic Beacon down. Somebody's got to come kill this officer. And then we also have to find a way to kill that Advent Trooper that Billy Ray Cyrus foolishly left fucking alive because of reasons. Why can I only shoot at one target? What is going on with the targeting in this mission? Things are all wacky. That's why we need the Tigress on the team, guys. That right there, that's why Judy Juglick is supposed to be on the team for moments like that. Implacable move. Let's bring you over here. But that's why we have the Judy Juglick. That's why we need the Judy Juglick. And what are you guys doing? You're conspiring to take Judy Juglick away from me. When I need her most, you conspire to take her from me. So if we overdrive, we could move, shoot, punch, and we should definitely be able to kill that man. Alright, kick on the overdrive. Watch, we'll kick on the overdrive, and the fact that we have Wrecking Ball will make us destroy this rooftop, and we'll fall through it and take damage or something retarded.
Movement request confirmed.
Oh, nope, it doesn't destroy floors, apparently. Good. We want to make sure we can... No. That's not a terrible idea, but no, we've got turns left. We just want to... Okay, we are going to be able to punch him. So we can take one shot then. We've got the move in. Archon or Sectoid? We need more damage on the Archon. Thank you, Massey Ferguson Activa S, for being the one unit and the one man that we can trust in this entire campaign of rage and despicable hatred. Thank you for being the one man I can trust. Also, what is going on, camera? Thank you. Please tell me you just managed to still punch him. The misclicks that I get when using melee attacks are really starting to annoy me.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Good work. You still got the kick in, got the punch. Achy breaky, you're standing out in the open. The smart thing to do would have you be able to move, just have you move, except for the fact that the Mimic Beacon's already deployed, so you know what? See if you can shoot a sectoid in the brain. It wasn't quite a brain shot, but you did hit him. There goes the forklift. That's like a $75,000 piece of equipment right there. You guys just destroyed it for no reason. Advent is harming their own campaign. They'd be like, nah, we're just wrecking all of our forklifts. Somewhere there's a shift supervisor who's like, oh man, I had freight to load on this train. Sure, it's on fire and a big chunk of it exploded, but that doesn't excuse me, man. I gotta get these goods out of here. My overhead is skyrocketing and... Oh, finally, Jedediah, you back in a fight? Oh, well, that's nice. Welcome to the party. Cyrus Juglick, we're probably going to try and have you just hack the thing. Grandpa Juglick, I would like for you to come up and get a little point blank. Well, never mind. Your chain shot is on cooldown, so arguably this doesn't matter at all. I was going to say we could get you to come up here and chain shot him, but I forgot we already took the high risk chain shot and missed, and now it's completely irrelevant. So just take a shot that can hit the man and do some damage. And by some, I mean 4. Give me a shot that does 4 damage. It did at least poison the target as well as enrage him. Oh good, now it's pissed off, because I was hoping we could just make it angry as opposed to killing it. That's when we learned it could breathe fire. Point blank shotgun to the mouth is still only 93% to hit, which is supremely disappointing. Another dodge. Nope, just minimal damage. He's down to 6 hit points, and you're out of ammo. Activa, Sectoid is your job. Can you get a flank shot on him? From no possible location. Alright, well, let's not risk spawning a pod. Or at least, let's keep the risk of spawning a pod to a minimum. What's our hack chance here? 16% for a... Yeah, we want somebody who can actually hack that then. Massey Ferguson, 66 versus 46. We're going to have you take the 66. You're the one man we can rely on, Massey Ferguson Harvester. When the crops got to get in, you're our go-to guy. Judy Juglick, just go slash this guy. Not that man. And why can't you slash from that tile? Fine. The only way this could get worse if this spawns a pod, which it almost certainly will. And at this point, I barely care. This mission has gone catastrophically badly. All because of one rocket from a guy who had 2 health, which... Corner cover, please, Judy Juglick. Now, when you... That's somebody right now is spitting at their monitor going, oh, now's the time you finally decide it's a good idea to take cover, Pete. You know, we were in cover. You're dead either way. I don't care what happens. That can't fail to kill you. So, of course, that's the shot that hit. A promotion for Billy Ray? Okay. Hey, Jed, you still here? Why don't you just go home? You might as well wrap things up. Mission's pretty well all taken care of. Unless we're going to get reinforcements. Which I wouldn't be unwelcome at this point. We've already suffered catastrophic damage. We might as well get the bonus, too. Achy breaky.
I'll give it a shot.
Give it a shot. Well, it's all I can ask, Achy breaky. Well, I mean, that's not all I could ask. I could ask that you succeed or that I murder you, but I'll give it a shot. Why not? We can't fail to disarm the detonator. We could get small alloys for sure. 28 per... Well, why even take the risk? I'll go for the slam dunk, please. It's nice to see something going correctly on this mission for us. One thing has gone right. Literally one thing. Our hacking chances seem shockingly bad.
Menace 1-5. Status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Do I have to, Bradford, or could I just leave? Because honestly, any eliminating remaining hostiles seems like a whole lot of work. Why don't we just get in the ship and go home now?
Here I come.
Yeah. Grandpa Festus, here I come. I'm all excited and gung-ho, even though I'm watching my clan die right in front of my eyes, Pete. It's all a sham, Pete. I don't believe anything I say. I'm just trying to put a good face on a bad situation. You've led my clan to disaster, Pete. Disaster.
Locked and loaded.
Everybody reload and get on Overwatch. The enemies will likely be patrolling in this direction, so if we can get some cheap Overwatch, that wouldn't be a terrible thing. No way in hell are we going to do anything that might potentially spawn a pod.
Let's move already.
Jedediah, get your toolkit and go up and hang out with the Activa S, I guess. Maybe do a little wrenching on him. Yep, here come our friends. Please wander into our Overwatch friends. Yeah, we have a ridiculous number of Advent, and an Archon, and a Codex. Good shot, Jed. Not as good of a shot, Activa S. Terrible shot, Judy Juglick. That was a wasted bullet. Alright then, Achy Breaky can see them all. Who's next to an exploding gas tank? You are, which means anybody who can see the gas tank can kill you. That's good. Grandpa Juglick. What do we want to have you do? Probably destroy somebody's cover. You do have the grenade. Wolfpack, your run and gun is available. Are all of our cooldowns up? Everything except for a fist punch from the Activa S. So we can't fist pump the enemy. Honestly, Activa S might be the man we want to just go have detonate the tank. Let's bring you over here, and we'll come back and revisit you in a minute. The other thing we got to remember, too, is we don't want to have anybody near that tank when it does explode. Jedediah, hush now, Juglick. You've been pretty spot on, hush now. We may have you just come up and try to whip some damage into this Archon for us.
Tired of waiting around.
Pete, you're taking a lot of moves without any kind of follow-up here. What the hell is your ultimate goal? I have a plan in mind, and you'll see what the plan is once the plan has been completed. You're on cooldown. So who wants to detonate the tank? Alright, we're going to have a little bit of a learning moment here. Cereal? Yes.
How about a challenge?
You are not going to kill that tank, huh? It's got too much health? Why so much health, tank? Alright, Activa S, can you detonate the tank? 6 to 8. If we get minimum damage here, the tank does not explode. We did not get minimum damage, however. That was respectable. Okay, now, Achy Breaky. Can you serial and kill that man? Absolutely not. You probably can't even hit him. Well, shit pickles. That did not work out the way I had intended at all. Okay, well, we're in a real bad situation here. I've made a lot of really boneheaded moves. We almost certainly are not going to be able to kill the Archon and sweep up all the rest of the trash. It's going to be very, very difficult. Not impossible, but difficult. Jedediah, hush now, Juglick. I think we need to drop the corner of this building. Mostly because all of this is can't fail damage. And our goal is to get these guys in a position where Billy Ray can mop up more than one person with a cereal. We don't actually need to kill these guys. We just need to make them killable. You should take more damage, making you a freebie for Billy Ray. Excellent. Okay, Grandpa Juggly. Let's bring you up here. And we're putting all our cards on the table on this one. Although Grandpa Juglick does have the Frost Bomb. What if we just... Can we Frost Bomb both of these guys? Nope. We could Frost Bomb... That's very interesting. We can hit both of them with a grenade, though. And that makes that guy a potential kill for Billy Ray. It's going to shred all of his armor, too. Then Cyrus the Wolfpack runs over here, shotguns this man in the mouth. Yep, that's the move here from Silas Juggly. He only has one play, and it's come over here and insert a shotgun into this man's mouth hole and yank the trigger. You're going to have to swallow a hot load right here, champ. Probably not the first hot load you swallowed, probably not the last, and possibly not even unwelcome, but it is a hot load. Enjoy that. Yeah, it was pretty good, Silas. And probably I'm going to save your implacable move for a moment from now when I have you run like hell. Judy Juglick. I sort of need you to run and gun and murder this man. Then Achy Breaky takes shots and Grandpa Juglick just frost bombs the Archon. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to have to do. Okay, then. So, Tigress, get your run and gun on. You're going in for the kill. Well, let's not count our chickens before they're hatched, shall we, Judy Juglick? Let's wait until the chickens have fully germinated and been ready for hatching. I don't want to count my chickens, before they come out of the egg. What if they were born without an egg tooth, Judy Juglick? Then they're just trapped forever. Judy Juglick nailed him. Achy Breaky, I don't know why I had you use cereal. Oh, well, I do know why, but it turns out it's not going to be relevant because we're going to do something else entirely different. On my way. We're going to have him come over here, shoot this man with an almost can't miss shot. So, never mind, 73% isn't almost can't miss. It's actually objectively terrible. Well, Pete, I thought I'd finally give some. They say all gave some gave all. In this case, I'm one of the guys who gave some. I got a free reload out of my cereal action. That's real good. Judy Juglick. I was being hugely sarcastic with the real good, by the way. Just get out of the way of a potential frost bomb. Wolfpack, step to here. Grandpa Juglick, freeze the shit out of this Archon. I was saving this frost bomb in case the Viper King decided to show up. Looks like he's not going to be putting in an appearance on this mission. Thank God. That would have been a nail in our coffin had his dumbass decided now was the time to show up. So Jardy Archon's gonna chill for a minute. I hate myself. Who wants the kill? Jedediah, let's see if we can funnel one to you, which means soften this man up with the Activa S. Go take the 80% melee punch. Go sock this man in the jaw, Massey Ferguson. Good shot. Right in the jaw. Achy Breaky, if you shoot, you can't kill him. Not even on max damage. Good. I actually don't want you to kill him in this case. I'm deliberately kill stealing from you so that we might fuel this kill to Jedediah Hush Now Juglick. 90% chance to hit. And some solid murder to close things out. Please let this be the end of things. This mission has gone catastrophically awful.
Status confirmed.
Thank
All
goodness.
hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
You want to confirm some more statuses, Bradford? Status confirmed. I am drinking gin. Status confirmed. This mission was terrible. Status confirmed. Status confirmed. It's like I'm playing Titanfall all over again and somebody's trying to tell me to be advised. Status confirmed. You're salty. Status confirmed. Dr. Valen likes to masturbate to aliens dying. Status confirmed. Dr. Tigan's name is Dick. Status confirmed. Dr. Tigan is also a dick. Status confirmed. We're looking at a black screen for no reason. Operation Fallen Prophecy. I don't feel good about it. I really don't. We did pick up some intel. Let's try and focus on the positive, Pete. Oh, yeah, positive. Judy Juglick, despite her smiles and victory dance cigar, Will Smith and Independence Day style, is going to be not having any future victory dances for a good long time, since she's going to be in a hospital for 82 trillion years, roughly. Longer than the lifespan of the universe by several orders of magnitude. Everybody looks so happy. Why? You guys should be... You should be angry right now. See? Okay, Jedediah Juglick is the one man who's having the appropriate response. He's just looking at the ceiling and shaking his head. He's like, I don't know why everybody's so happy, man. Every time I come out of my hillbilly kill dungeon, this kind of shit happens. I should just stay in the dungeon, murdering transients. Grandpa Juglick has him go to the cattle auction to buy some cheap steers for him with the bad check, then we bring him back and murder him. Yeah, he was inspired by the Copelands. You've been spending a lot of time talking about them, but 11 days, 7 days, 6 days. Honestly, that could have been just vastly worse, really. I'll take it. I need your pity at this point. You'll be taking Untouchable, and it's not even a contest. Good. Let's get old Hush now. Suppression for you, Hush now. Because I really wish they would do something from a gameplay perspective with Demolition. That ability is bad. Ever Vigilant. If you spend all of your actions on move, you're granted an automatic Overwatch shot at the end of the turn. That's nice. But you know what is more nice? Guardian. Every successful Overwatch shot, 50% chance that another shot will be taken. It's real good. It's real good. Overwatch Guardian with covering fire. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I said I was going with a little different build here. Usually I take Ever Vigilant. But in it, hold on a second. Yeah, we're taking Guardian. I want multiple Overwatch shots out of you, Achy Breaky. Get you continued. Codex Brain, Expanded Magazine, something, stock, that's just going to get sold. Advanced Laser Sight, I think we can probably use. But more importantly, right here, PCS Superior Perception, that is a fantastic pickup for us. That has dramatic long-term consequences for the campaign. Specifically, we're going to go equip that stuff right now. We've got a couple PCS modules I want to get installed.
It's been slow going, but I've made headway interfacing our equipment with the alien technology still embedded throughout the ship.
Oh, that's good, Lily.
Most of the primary systems are now operating on some combination of our technology and theirs.
Mm-hmm.
My hope is to use the best of both worlds to come up with something new.
And by the best of both worlds, don't you just mean the aliens' technology in pretty much every respect? You say the best of both worlds as if humanity was contributing something to this particular paradigm, but I don't really think we are, Lily. It's like playing a scramble tournament in golf where you just everybody plays the best shot. And one of the players on the team is Tiger Woods, and everybody else is not even a professional golfer. They're like your drunken buddies that you go play golf with sometimes. You're going to be playing Tiger Shot all the time. You're just to be like, oh, well, we always just play Tiger Shot. It's fine. Who do we want to give the PCS to? I think it's got to be... Well, Achy Breaky could certainly use it. Superior Speed on Judy Juglick and the Wolfpack is nice. Jules, it's got to be Emmy Lou. So let's get her personal combat upgrade in. Give me the Superior Perception. Yes. What other Sims did we have? We have 2 agility ones. I hate... I don't like the agility. It doesn't seem useful. Honestly, I will probably wind up selling those. Giving people a dodge chance is not terrible, but the problem is dodge doesn't entirely prevent damage. It just sort of minimizes it. I'm thankful that it doesn't prevent damage, because that would make some enemy units in the game basically unkillable if you just got unlucky. But from a trooper standpoint, minimizing damage is not effective. You've got to negate it. You can't minimize it. I'm also going to minimize the outro on this episode. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to see more tragically unhip gameplay, you might consider subscribing as well, because I'm not really that good at XCOM, despite the fact that I persevere. I'm like the poster boy for perseverance. You don't have to be good. You just got to be determined and too dumb to quit. And I've got that in spades. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.